Midas and Apollo. Scene 1. A meadow. Tmolus the mountain god is made umpire in a musical contest between Pan and Apollo.
Gentle Pan, I ask no sweeter life than to dwell with you, to live a shepherd's life in the valleys and on the hills, or if the sun burns too fiercely, there are cool grottos where one may sleep the sultry noon away.
There is no gold in the meadows, Midas, save what the yellow crocus wears.
Therefore I love them, since I hate all thought of wealth.
Men have held you for a lover of gold.
Laugh your fill, my master whom I worship. Your laughter harms me not. If it pleases you, continue without stint.
I would I had seen you with your gold piled about you, praying Bacchus to make you poor again.
That was a prayer that came from the heart, truly. But we waste time with words. My ears thirst for the music of your pipes.
You shall hear it presently. Know that I have challenged Phoebus Apollo to a contest of music. Tmolus the mountain god is to be umpire, and I will so delight him with my playing that Apollo, god of music though he is, shall be put to confusion. Will you hear the contest?
I will hear it gladly, though I care not for Apollo's part in it. I delight in the merry pipes, but care not for the lyre.
Let not Apollo hear you say so, or he will punish you. Here comes Apollo, and Tmolus sits on his mountain listening. See, he has moved the trees from his ears, the better to hear.
Apollo comes, wearing a purple robe and a wreath of laurel. Shepherds and nymphs follow.
'Twill be a brave contest, I doubt not. Never before have I heard so much music.
If we live to tell the tale, it will be worth the telling.
And why should we not live to tell the tale, master? Tell me that.
My legs fail me before so much divinity, and I care not who knows it. I had liever run away.
He that runs away is no lover of music, and no true man. A shepherd that does not love music is like a cow without horns.
Our father Pan is a comfortable god. A man may stand before him without losing his eyesight. But when I look at Phoebus, I must shade my eyes, and I seem to shrivel up as small as an acorn. He is a dangerous god for a common man.
Hush! The contest begins. Let not Phoebus hear you chattering.
Pan blows upon the pipes a rustic melody. The listeners applaud loudly, especially Midas.
Oh, well played, Pan. A most sweet melody. You heard it, shepherds? Was it not sweet?
Hush! Apollo rises.
Apollo rises in majesty, and plays on the lyre strains of divine harmony. The listeners are entranced.
The victory is Apollo's.
No man can doubt that.
I would not if I could. That is to say, no man in his senses can doubt it. There is something in that lyre that goes to the head like strong wine, and makes a man's tongue unsteady.
Oh, the divine lyre! Did not your heart ache when it ceased? I could listen forever.
I go not with the crowd. I questioned the decision. Pan's notes were merrier and sweeter. To Pan belongs the prize.
Shepherds, return to your homes. Midas, remain. I have somewhat to say to you when Pan has left us.
The audience disperse in alarm and confusion. Midas stands with downcast eyes.
I do not question the honesty of your judgment, but pity the dull hearing which nature has given you. In proof of my words, I will give you a better pair of ears with which to enjoy music. They shall be large and ample, that nothing may escape them, cunningly clothed with hairs within and without, and as a crowning merit they shall turn easily in all directions. Look in the next pool you pass, and admire the ornament that Apollo bestows upon you."
Apollo leaves Midas alone. Midas, touching his ears,
Why, these are ass's ears.
he moves them about.
I was a fool for my pains. Pan will never have done laughing if he sees these ears. I must conceal them. I will wear a turban so deep and wide that none will see what it covers. Plague on the hairdresser! He must know the secret, but I will threaten him with dire punishment if he tells it to any human being. He will not dare to disobey.
Scene 2. Midas has visited the hairdresser.
Such a monstrous secret, and to be commanded never to tell it, on pain of death, not even to my wife. That is unkind to her and to me, for she would have as much joy in hearing as I should in telling. I know not what right men have to lay such hard commands upon us. It is a great question whether they should be obeyed. But I like my life well enough too, as well as any man. He said he would cut off my ears first, and then take my life. Hist!
He stops in fright and touches his ears to see if they are safe.
I almost told it unawares. I think I shall tell it in my sleep some time, and then my wife will tell it, and Midas, hush, and someone will know that I have told. Then it will be all over with me. I know a way. I will go into the meadow and dig a hole in the ground. Deep, it shall be deep. And there I will whisper the story into the hole, and then cover it up again. I will not answer for my tongue otherwise, so fiercely does it demand to tell. It will mutiny, and I cannot control it. It will tell without judgment, and I shall lose.
He checks himself and pats his ears.
The meadow is the safer way. I will to the meadow. What to say if any see me and ask what I do? I will say I am under a vow to kiss Mother Earth. A man may kiss his mother, and none may ask him why, or say he is telling secrets. To the meadow, as soon as darkness comes on a little. I will wait for the darkness.
Scene 3. A thick growth of reeds has sprung up where the hairdresser buried his secret. The hairdresser by chance walks that way with his wife.
I have not been this way for months, yet I remember the place well. When did you see it last?
I don't rightly remember. A man can't remember a little thing like that.
Now I look, there is something strange about it. I never noticed such a thick bed of reeds here before. Did you?
Hairdresser, trying to drag his wife forward.
As if I could remember every tuft of weeds I see.
Now the breeze strikes the tall reeds, and they bend before it. Stop! What is that?
What is what? Are you out of your mind?
Surely they are saying something. Listen!
The hairdresser stands rooted to the spot in horror, while his wife bends forward and listens eagerly.
I would never have thought it. They say that Midas has ass's ears?
The hairdresser claps his hands to his ears and disappears with a shout of terror. End of Midas and Apollo.